Sometimes the hardest part of leaving abuse isn't just walking away from a person, it's figuring out what to do with everything and everyone that you love. For many survivors, pets are more than companions, they are the comfort in the chaos. They witness the pain and they sometimes even are the protectors in moments of fear. And in this Survivor to Survivor episode, a survivor writes in about something people don't always understand: the deep bond between survivors and their animals who help them get through it. This is Survivor to Survivor.
Survivor to survivor, break the silence. In the depths of silence, a voice emerges. A voice that says, "You are not alone." Welcome to Survivor, where strength rises through shared stories, where pain transforms into resilience, where survivors connect and empower each other. Your story matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Join the movement. Subscribe now. Welcome to Survivor to Survivor.
Welcome back. So let's get right into our email. The subject says, "My dog helped me survive, and now I'm being told to give him up." So, hi, Survivor to Survivor. I left my abusive relationship a few months ago, and I'm still trying to get back on my feet. There's something I'm struggling with that people around me don't seem to understand. My dog was with me through everything. When things got bad, he would sit next to me or put himself in between me and my ex when he was yelling. And there were nights I slept with my hands on him so I didn't just feel alone. He was my comfort when I felt like I had no one else. Now that I have left, I'm staying in temporary housing and trying to figure out my next steps. But people keep telling me I should rehome him because it's too hard to take care of a pet right now. They say I need to focus on myself and that he's just extra responsibility. But letting him go feels like I'm losing one of the only things that got me through all of this. Torn between doing what is practical and holding on to something that means so much to me. Am I wrong for wanting to keep him, even if it makes things harder? Of course you're not wrong. Absolutely, you're not wrong. What you're describing isn't just a pet. It's a bond that formed from survival. Animals often become a source of unconditional safety in environments where things feel like nothing else is safe. They don't judge you, they don't manipulate you, they don't create the fear, right? They sit with you in those hardest moments and sometimes, like you described, even protect you. That kind of connection runs deep. And for many survivors, losing a pet after leaving abuse can feel like another loss on top of everything else. At the same time, it's okay to acknowledge the reality that you're facing. Leaving abuse often comes with instability, housing, finances, safety plans, and sometimes people around you are trying to help in the only way they know how, even if it feels dismissive. This isn't about choosing between strong or selfish, okay? It's about, is safe as possible for me to keep my pet right now? That kind of question. What resources might exist to help me do that? And if temporary help is needed, can that be done without permanently losing them? I mean, there are organizations and shelters that understand that and the importance of keeping survivors and their pets together. Some offer a pet-friendly housing option or temporary fostering programs or assistance with food and veterinary, care. You don't have to assume your only option is to give them up forever. It emotionally matters. Wanting to hold on to something that brought you comfort during your trauma is definitely not a weakness. It's human nature. Your healing doesn't require you to let go of everything that helped you survive. It requires you to build a life where both of you can be safe, and that's what matters. So, for many survivors, pets are a lifeline during and after abuse. If you had a pet during an abusive relationship, what role did they play in your healing? Or what advice would you give someone trying to keep their pet while they're rebuilding their life? Your insight could help someone hold on to something that means so much to them. So leave, what happened with you in the comments. Also, Survivor to Survivor exists because people are willing to share parts of their journey that others don't understand. If you'd like to submit your question for an upcoming episode, email us at podcast@breakthesilencedv.org and we will keep you anonymous. Also, leaving abuse often means rebuilding every part of the life, including the ability to keep your loved ones, even our four-legged loved ones, safe. And you can help support survivors and their families by joining Walmart's Spark Good Roundup program. Visit www.walmart.com/sparkgood. Search Break the Silence Against Domestic Violence as your premier 501c3 of choice and round up your purchases to support survivors. Every small act of support helps create stability and hope. And we will see you next time on Survivor to Survivor.